This video is gonna be called "A Gooner Found a Money Glitch and Now He Rules the World." Because let's really talk about the world right now, bro. I was just thinking about how America is one of the only places where, other than Israel, where someone who can be a serial killer is glorified and in a way worshipped, right? So let's use some examples. I have two specific examples from America. I have Bloodhound Lil Jeff. Everyone knows that guy, and everyone knows King Von, right? And these guys were serial killers. These guys both had 10 plus bodies, right? And somehow they have avatars on Roblox, right? You can dress the same as these killers on Roblox. And it's this culture of rape, this culture of aggressive masculinity, and that's what kind of runs this whole society. And that's why I feel Gooner found a money glitch and learned how to run the world, because a retaining man doesn't act in these ways, right? A retaining man does not glorify murder. A retaining man doesn't worship anything but God. A retaining man doesn't do things to people that he knows they won't like. In other words, a retainer is the opposite of a rapist, right? Because rapists like when you don't like something, right? That's their whole jig. That's their whole niche, you feel me? So when we're thinking about people in the society, rape culture is very, very pushed forward as an agenda. Even the way our politicians talk, like, we're gonna tax this country and we're gonna block off their supply route, even if they don't like it, we're gonna do it anyway. It's that kind of mentality, you know what I'm saying? That kind of talk that I think fortifies this ignorance that immature men have, right? And you can be an immature man and be ready on your deathbed, right? Like, there's no age limit to this. It's simply pointing out consciousness. And when I see the level of consciousness that runs this world right now, it's really low, and it's similar to the level of consciousness that I had as a younger teenager. So around 14, 15, 16, 17, like, that was probably the most prominent years where I could somehow society felt normal because my consciousness was matching society's consciousness, right? And that was when I was that age. As I became 19, 20, 18, 19, 20, things started shifting, and my consciousness wasn't really matching it was no longer matching the matrix, pretty much. And so I've had a couple years of breaking free and stuff, and it hasn't been easy or anything, but the whole thing is documented pretty much. And yeah, bro, a gooner fucking rules the world, bro. A gooner rules the world, because all you gotta do is some self-examination and see that there's certain things that you just cannot commit, certain crimes you cannot commit, certain crimes that if you committed, that you would die a slow, painful death just out of misery, right? Out of regret for doing that thing. And that really makes you think, like, holy fuck, bro, like, how down bad are these monsters that rule over us? You know what I'm saying? Like, how down bad? Because, like, damn, like, all these what do you call it, conspiracy theories that are turning out to be just straight up facts and not even reach in the slightest. It's just kind of funny, bro, seeing it all play out, like how powerful the rapist demon is in this world. Like, I'm not even trying to name it as one single entity. I'm naming it as an energy. You know what I'm saying? It's an energy, a rapist energy. Turnstiles. We don't like turnstiles. They know we don't like turnstiles. What? We're gonna upgrade the turnstiles and make them more expensive for you to pay us. Feel me? Like, that's the type of vibe I get from a turnstile. Let's take the cops. Oh, you don't like the cops on your block? All right, we're gonna, feel me, give them a couple more checks and tell them to police this area some more. That's that rapist talk, you heard? Because they know you don't like it, but they're gonna do it regardless. Not only that, they're gonna double down, do it extra, rub it in your face a little more. That's rapist culture. And it's what's taking place with Israel right now, bro. Israel and the West Bank. These niggas is literally raping the Palestinians physically and spiritually because they're doing things that they know is going to just breed more hatred and more revenge and bloodlust. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you not think that these Palestinian children and women and men are not hating these motherfuckers for doing what they're doing to them, bro? Like, I've never been oppressed so straight up by a group of people, you know, like that. So I can't speak from that perspective. But I'm saying, just think about it. Like, if you had a group of armed people bullying you and just fucking making your life a living hell every day, bro, you don't think you're gonna plan on some way to fucking murk them motherfuckers and make their life a living hell? Not only that, hit them where it hurts, hit them one time so goddamn big that they can't come back from that shit. Like, of course a human would think about that shit, man. But these fucking Israel fucking army gang, the whole joint, the whole fucking shit is an apartheid terrorist country, bro. Literally like fucking created by terrorism. And you know, a lot of people like to say, oh, the Palestinians being there is occupied land because if they technically migrated 3,000, 4,000 years ago or whatever. Like, however long it took them to get to the land. That's not the point, nigga. The point is, with our level of consciousness and the amount of awareness, as in video that is out here of just straight up shit that's not allowed, you would think that some actions would be taken. But after seeing how light Israel gets it, you know what I'm saying, for all their crimes, it just doesn't really make sense. You know, it doesn't really make sense. It makes you feel like there is no big brother here. It makes you feel like there is no state that can really lay the belt on Israel. You know what I'm saying? And that's rape. Like, Israel is raping us in that way. You know what I'm saying? Because they know we don't like it. They know our politicians don't like being held blackmail. They know that the Palestinians don't like it, who they're killing. They know that everyone doesn't like it, actually. And they're actually going to keep doing it and say it with their chest. That's rape.